The families have really stepped up on cleaning. But are their homes as clean as they think it is? To help me find out, I've assembled a team of experts. With 4 years of experience under its belt, Clean Lab has seen the grimiest of spaces and scrubbed them squeaky clean. Leading the cleaning team is Jocelyn Xiao. We're starting with the ATP test. ATP is present in all living organisms, so the test can quickly reveal if a surface is contaminated with things like dirt, soil, food debris, and bacteria. We are swabbing 2 common areas, the dining tables and the toilet door knobs. The results are almost immediate. Okay, Jocelyn has got the preliminary results and she is ready to share them with you.
If let's say you were to get a number below 500 count, it will be passable. If the number lies between 500 to 1000 count, then you will have to be cautious and you also have to take some actions to it. And if the numbers actually pass 1000 count, you will actually have to engage someone to do a disinfection service for you.
The results are...
The toilet doorknob, the count is at 6,045 count.
Dude, you're off the charts, man!
Which part of the toilet is the dirtiest?
Normally, it will be the most dirtiest at the commonly high-touch surfaces. For example, your doorknobs, your sink, your toilet bowl covers. All this will be places whereby bacteria, germs and viruses will normally spawn at.
So you got clean those areas or not?
The toilet bowl, the sink I got clean, but then the door I never.
Yeah, because people normally missed it out. For the dining table count, your count is currently at 3,620.
What? From 6,000, I feel like I must clap. Jocelyn, are these numbers normal?
These numbers are certainly not normal. Reason being, we do see these numbers, however, it's normally found at places such as hawker centres, offices, but residential, rarely.
How do you feel about this?
You're comparing with the hawker centre, so I know that my cleaning part is definitely better than hawker centre.
You don't get it. You don't understand why you have tried so hard. You are seeing these results. Let's wait for the tests from the lab, which will tell us a little bit more. Jocelyn's cleaning team will also be taking swab samples around all 3 homes to test for bacteria that cause a range of infections like pneumonia. We'll also be checking for any traces of COVID-19. Next up, stay-at-home mom Daphne. Jocelyn, over to you for the preliminary results.
I'll first reveal the toilet knobs. The count is currently at 477 count. Congratulations.
Thank you. She said congratulations. Too much. You look like, you know, your child just got 4 A stars for PSLE.
I didn't know they're so clean.
Do you clean your doorknobs?
Yes.
That's great, which is the reason the results is good.
You win already like this. Okay, next, what about the dining table?
We have also conducted the ATP test for the dining table, and the count currently is at 1,545 count.
Your dining table has actually scored dirtier compared to the toilet. Does that surprise you?
Yes, because I did clean it very clean with the disinfectant, and in fact, it's a dining area which we always eat, so it shouldn't be so high.
Both Sheila and Daphne's dining tables had dangerous levels of bacteria count, while Sheila's toilet door handle had bacterial counts that was off the charts. Now, what about Kenneth, who spends about $100 a month on supercharged cleaning products? Does that make his home the cleanest? Let's start with the bathroom doorknob results.
Okay. Your toilet doorknob is currently at the count of 779.
Which is caution.
Yes, you might have to do something about it.
The dining table.
Diana, let me tell you what, you will be shocked because for the dining table, the count is at 947.
Oh, that's almost bridging the 1,000 score.
Yes, and above 1,000 is like immediately now you should do a disinfection service.
Okay, process.
yeah.
Yeah, what was your reaction?
My reaction is very shocked. I'm actually in a shocking state right now because I clean and sanitize every time after each meal, or even without having a meal here, I still clean it thoroughly.
The reading for the dining table is pretty high, and that's before you even send the samples to the laboratory for tests. Is he in for a bigger shock?
I believe he might be. Reason being, on our side, although we are taking the counts for the bacteria, the germs and the dirts, but when it's brought to the laboratory, the results will definitely differ a bit, and laboratory results will definitely be much more accurate.
The team also did a lab test that will look out for specific strains of bacteria. They've taken samples from 4 areas: light switches, remote controls, sofas, and the door knob for the main door. Sheila, we are back.
Hi, Sheila.
Her home was found to have the highest dirt and bacterial count on the dining table and bathroom door handle when our cleaning team swooped in last week. Traces of bacteria, along with yeast and mold, were also detected in the lab test. Jocelyn is going to show us just how we should be cleaning. So, Jocelyn is back here today, and she will be sharing with us how to properly clean the house. Sheila, how about you show us how you normally clean a dining table?
Okay. Normally, I just use a normal wet tissue. Just wipe on the surface.
And this is what you do after a meal or...
And before as well. Yeah.
Jocelyn, is that sufficient?
That's definitely not sufficient because you have only just did the pre-clean, whereby you actually wiped away the surface soil and dirt. So technically, when you are wiping just now, you're actually just pushing the dirt from left to right.
So that means it's totally not clean.
Okay, so Sheila, previously you just did the pre-clean. Let me show you how to do the disinfecting process. So just now when you're cleaning, you're actually doing it on a circular motion. But actually that's not what we recommend. We always recommend clients to do on a sweeping motion, which means that you only go one direction. So you don't push the soil and dirt left and right. And then once you are done with single surface, you also change to the other side instead of allowing the soil and dirt back to the surface. And same thing, do another round of sweeping process. So this antimicrobial disinfectant, you actually have to leave it on the surface area for a bit of time so that it can bind with the surface area and therefore, be effective against all the germs and the bacteria. Based on different disinfectant, they have various contact time, but leaving it for 10 minutes will be more than sufficient for most of the disinfectant out there.
So there are 3 steps to cleaning. First, a pre-clean. Then, disinfect. And then, another quick wipe down to get rid of all the dead germs. I have to say I'm totally guilty of wiping in circular motions. But Jocelyn, my question is, how often do we have to do this 3-step cleaning process?
During this pandemic period, right, we'll actually recommend clients to do it at least 3 to 4 times a week for common high-touch surfaces. For example, your doorknobs, your fridge, your toilet area, your chairs. And for non-high-touch surfaces, we recommend you guys to do it at least 1 to 2 times per week.